And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He moves the ball out to the 15. Here's the second down play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. The quarterback making some changes at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. And now the defense able to bring him down. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters.
You got to punt. You got to punt. You got to punt. You got to punt.
Fourth down. He's going for it. Tries to get it to the running back. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up first and goal. And now the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming up, second down and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
As a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. The Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
You know what's up? Nigga, stop breaking the rules.
Timeout is called by the defense. They got some things to work out here. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The ball is loose. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
Ball handed off. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running with purpose. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Finds his man. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short gain there. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught on the outside, it's Thurman.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was a nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. You missed it. Field goal, no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they're moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least. 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching it downfield. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And they'll give it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Third down play for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the jet sweep here. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game. All the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he finds his target. He has the first. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. No huddle now for the offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Buckeyes will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see what the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a 1st and goal situation. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Tate. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and goal, upcoming.
Fire! Convoy!
That's a design quarterback keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return.
On the
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the ball is hauled in. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Might have to try the extra point. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll try the option play here. Running through the tackle. They stop him right at the 24.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The back's got it. Fights through a tackle. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Oh, a reverse. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread out. He's always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Pitch to the back, running past the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come From the days of being known of 3 yards and a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And some room to work now. Tackle made after a big gain.
There he is. Finally, he's able to get on track and pick up some big yards here in the fourth quarter. It has been a relatively quiet game for him. The defense has done a nice job of bottling him up, but not there. He finally shows what he's capable of doing.
Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
And the extra point up and good. They stretch the lead to 16 here in the fourth quarter. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll run the option. Gets the first and still running. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB design run. The quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pitch play to the back. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's 1st and goal for the offense.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. And here's the handoff. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a 1st down there. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive